welcome to my channel. So I'm going to try to breeze through my empties. I don't want it to be too long. Disclaimer, my nails look a mess. I just have been very busy, and I just have not had an hour to sit down and go, well, even more than an hour, because you got to go to the nail place, because I have a nail tech. I make an appointment, but anyway, gotta go there, gotta sit down, gotta get my nails. It's just a lot. So don't talk about me. Thank you. Okay, so the very first thing I'm going to show you, oh, and also April 12th, weekend of April 12th, Ramona Talk and Canada Kim are coming to Dallas. We're going to do like a little meet and greet. Feel free to join in if you're close by, neighboring cities, neighboring states. I think it'll be pretty fun. I'm a huge foodie, so I'll be introducing them to a lot of food spots. I do not go out that much, so not sure where the turn up is going to be. But we will cross that bridge when we get there. And so the very first thing I have is the wallflowers from Bath and Body Works. It is basically eucalyptus, juniper berry, and fresh sage. And I have the fall version going in maybe the living room. This is somewhere else in the house, and it's doing really well. I did for the longest I wasn't plugging in my wallflowers because of the fact that I thought that they would clash with my melts and things I was burning or melting and things like that, because they were completely different, but they really don't. They just kind of add a little something, and it doesn't really release the scent the whole 24/7. You know, it releases the scent occasionally. So sometimes it mixes in and it's really nice, and sometimes it doesn't even, you know, affect the scent that I'm melting at all. But it's been very, well, it's been hot and cold here, but it's been really cold. It's been mostly cold, let's say that, like 20s, 30s. So I think it's really perfect. It says these are fall and winter blends, but I mean, you know, collections, but I think it's just good for when it's cold outside, period, or even rainy or anything like that. This is going in my bathroom, lavender vanilla. This is a blend of crisp lavender and creamy vanilla with a touch of cedarwood, and you definitely get a touch of cedarwood in that one. Absolutely love that one. On to my candles. So I have praline pecan cobbler, 2 of them, and I really just wanted to get rid of that one. I had gotten really sick of pumpkin pecan waffles, and I probably should have waited to burn those until like the fall, but I don't know. I was burning those with bakery scents that were either too sweet or too spicy, so it kind of helped. One of them, as you can see, burned pretty well. It had a little bit of soot, but it burned evenly down all the way to the bottom. The other one I had a little bit of trouble with, and then it gave me that icky burnt candle bakery type of smell. So that is those, and it was basically like, you know, pumpkin pecan waffles. It's like 8, 9, 10 out of 10 throw. Like, so this is an anthropology candle. This is grapefruit sage. Vendors get on this because, oh my goodness, it is such a sweet, but it has, I don't know if it has just sage, but you do get this earthy type of scent to it. It wasn't the strongest. This is also a very old candle. And yes, I did spend $16 on this. But whatever. But it's such a nice scent. It's elegant. It's such a spa-like. It's great for like a spa type of day in the bathroom. I definitely had it in the bathroom. It just wasn't the strongest, and it burned pretty evenly, as you can see. That's pretty good for like a soy candle. Amazing. And it just had a very little throw, but I did smell it. It was like 5 out of 10, but it's probably because it was older. So let's go to the bakery bags. This very first one is Alien Pink Sugar. Alien is a perfume fragrance. I think it's by that guy. He's a fashion designer. If you don't know fashion like that, then you probably don't know what I'm talking about. But he does like the structural pieces. Like I think he did something for Beyonce when she was like doing the video phone, or one of them where she was a robot or whatever, like a robot bee or something like that. Anyway, if you, like I said, if you're not big on fashion stuff like that or red carpet stuff, then you don't know what I'm talking about. But he is a fashion designer, and I think it's like Thierry, Thierry or something like that. And I could be completely wrong that this is his perfume, but anyway, Alien. It's a very grown-up-esque type of perfume, not necessarily Elizabeth Taylor White Diamonds, which to me is kind of like an old lady scent. I'm sorry if that's one of your favorite fragrances. I can't dig it. But it's more so grown up, not on that spectrum, but like on a softer, musky type of side, and it's mixed with pink sugar. With pink sugar, I kind of had a love-hate relationship with it in February. I was loving it in January and in December, but in February, it just, I don't know, maybe it was these blends. This blend started off as one as I really, really liked. The throw was like an 8 out of 10. But this last time I melted it, I wasn't feeling it. The Alien came out more than the pink sugar, where before the pink sugar came out more than the Alien, so I was really digging it. But I don't know. It could be, our scent preferences change often, so it's not that I wouldn't get it again. And it was lovely. It just, that last time I melted it, I wasn't feeling it. Same thing with everything but her kitchen sink. I always. This is basically pink sugar in the kitchen. In the kitchen is marshmallow, cookies, birthday cake, Twinkies, and vanilla butter fudge, and then you have the pink sugar with it. But so the same thing, the in the kitchen came out way more than the pink sugar to me, and I would have wanted the pink sugar to come out more. But I remember the pink sugar coming out more, and both of these are older pours, so maybe that's why the scent just changed up a little bit. And in the kitchen, I do have some of it, and I do love the scent, but it does have this coconut creamy situation that I pick up from it that I just wasn't feeling this past month. So, again, I have a whole bag of it, and I have other scents mixed with in the kitchen. I'm normally a fan of in the kitchen, but for that one, I wasn't. Scarlet Rose scents. This is Bonfire Bliss, Marshmallow Fireside, and Vanilla Sandalwood. You have to be a smoky lover to enjoy this. This was perfect for the type of weather we've been having since it's been so cold. And the throw was pretty great for what it is. You don't want a vanilla sandalwood that is going to be too crazy, because vanilla sandalwood is one of those earthy, kind of like what do you call it? Not Nag Champa, but those types of scents that you don't want to be too strong. I would give this one an 8 out of 10 throw, and I would definitely get this one again for the cold weather, so probably like in the fall time or something like that. And that is Scarlet Rose scents. This is also Tiffany Candles, if you are unaware that the name changed for that. Next is, again, Sassy Girl Aroma, Cotton Candy, Beach Night Shaving Cream. The shaving cream, I really love this one on cold. Towards the end, again, I don't know, February I was sick a lot, so maybe this is why, but the shaving cream just came out it was just shaving cream and the cotton candy is what I smelled most. I would have liked to smell a little bit more of the Beach Nights while it was melting, and of course it was like a 9 out of 10 throw. This next one is Jackie O's Cup of Joe and Cafe Reggio Overpour. I got this one in a D-stash. This basically smells just like Jackie O Cafe Reggio, that same one that I had in the Empties last month. I don't smell anything different, and it's still a love-hate type of relationship with the Cafe Reggio. It's either smells like feet, or it smells like puppy breath, or it smells like an amazing, delicious mocha latte. So I don't think I would get too many more. I still have Cafe Reggio blends. Like I have the donut one. I have it by itself. I'll use those because I don't hate it, but it's just a love-hate relationship. Like sometimes it smells amazing, and sometimes I can't get with it. Onto the scent shots. This one is Plywood. It literally smells like barbecue. If you ever go to a picnic or a barbecue, anywhere they're barbecuing, that scent that you have like on your clothes or something like that, that's that sweet barbecue type of scent, like the hickory wood, the smoked hickory wood that you put into a barbecue or whatever. That's what this smells like. In Texas, we barbecue a lot, and we do picnics and things like that. So I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. This one was a freebie and a D-stash that I had. This is Geo Internal Wax Melts. I've never purchased from this vendor before, but this is Peppermint Mocha, and I was not a fan. But I think I wasn't a fan because it smells exactly like a York peppermint patty or those little chocolate peppermint situations you get from like Olive Garden, and I do not like those. And that's all. And it was super sweet and I don't know. I didn't like it. Next, I have French, and it was super strong. I will say that. This was like ridiculously strong. 10 out of 10 for sure. Same thing with plywood. This is from Zape Bath, ZEEP bath.com. This is coffee shop. This is from the coffee shop collection. This is French vanilla latte, hazelnut vanilla, and espresso. I don't know if you remember in one of my empties, maybe I was talking about how great this collection was, and she had a scoopable restock, but I didn't get anything because like 2 of the things that I wanted was unavailable. Like this wasn't on there at all, and I didn't get it at the time. But randomly, like maybe about a month ago, I went onto her site and I just was perusing around trying to find something, trying to get into no good. I was up to no good. And ended up buying this one in Schools and the 2 others that were not available. And she actually has a poll right now asking if people want the clammies for the coffee shop's collection. So go to her Facebook to check that out and give your opinion on that. This next one is Lavender Vanilla Custard from the Bathing Garden. This is a very herbal, but it's an herbal lavender in my opinion, but it has like a vanilla cream. I guess that, vanilla custard type of scent within it is very calming. It's great for nighttime to me. And I have plenty more of that one. And this one is about, so the coffee shop one, this one is about a 7-8 out of 10 throw. So again, in the living room, I normally put about, I don't know if I mentioned this, but in the living room, I put about 3 warmers. And so that's the throw with like 3 warmers in the living room. And I have high ceilings. So, high vaulted ceilings. And so, this is Lavender Vanilla Custard. I just said this. Okay. But this one was about a 8 out of 10 throw with the same concept. 3 warmers, living room, high ceilings. And I would put it in 1 cube and 1 warmer in like the bedroom. And it would have the same exact throw. This next one is from Zape Bath as well. This one didn't have that great of a throw, like a 5 out of 10 throw. And it's shaving cream yuzu. Unfortunately, with certain vendors, you do have, since they have a spectacular throw in your house, and then sometimes they don't have that much of a throw. And I think I was watching someone's empties one time that they said that this one threw amazing for them. So, and it might be because it's a little older. I don't know. But it didn't throw that well. And I didn't love the scent enough to be wanting to repurchase it. I may repurchase it, but it's not like have to buy. This is Wedding Singer by Super Tars. This is basically a 10 out of 10 throw. Same thing, 3 warmers in the living room. This is something that I normally, I melt it while cooking so that it will knock out that cooking garlic, onion type of scent. This is Cactus and Sea Salt, Mandarin, Lemon Eclair, and Mimosa. So it's a very citrusy, fresh scent. That was amazing. This is Jane Eyre Loves Mr. Rochester. This is again 9 or 10 out of 10 throw. For VCS, that is amazing. Again, 3 warmers in the living room. Lavender cream, Earl Grey tea. It's basically a fresh, clean lavender type of scent. I really like that one. This next one is from Scarlet Rose. And if you guys don't know Scarlet Rose scents, it is also Tiffany Candles. This is Cafe con Abuela. Unfortunately, this one didn't throw the way that I wanted it to throw. But the crazy part about it is this is such an amazing coffee scent that I would still repurchase it and just try to put as many warmers in a room. Because this one I only had in the front part of my house, and it was only in 2 warmers. Again, high ceilings, but I should have probably put 3 warmers out. I don't know. But it's such a nice coffee scent. Oh my goodness, it's such a nice coffee scent. This next one is Rainbow Melts Maple Pecan Streusel, Pecan Shortbread, Buttery Brown Sugar, and Maple Syrup. I was doing this in the mornings of February. Again, 3 warmers in the living room, same situation. But I did it because of the maple syrup. I figured it would be kind of like more like a pumpkin pecan waffle situation. But it really didn't smell anything like pumpkin pecan waffles. It is like a streusel. To me, though, it's too spicy. So it should have like something in the scent description that says something spice. Like with the pecan shortbread, buttery brown sugar and maple syrup, it doesn't give me spice. Now streusel, hearing the name streusel, that gives me that it should probably have some type of spice in it. But this was way too spicy. I don't really like a spicy bakery, and this one was way too spicy. This is one that I would put with the praline pecan cobbler. So yeah, but it had about an 8 out of 10 throw. It was a great throw, just I didn't like the scent. Princess of Monaco, which is lemon curd and marshmallow. This basically has the same effect as the limited clear one, the wedding singer one that I just showed you. It knocks out foodie type of scents. This one is about 7 out of 10 throw. British Barber. This is good. This was gifted to me from Sasha, of course. Now the thing about this scent is on Cold, I was super stoked about this scent. And I'm talking about I went back and back and back to sniff this to see if I wanted a mega loaf in this one. And I loved it at the time. But when I melted it, I had just melted it. I already made my purchase with Hayden Rowe because I haven't actually, I only made one purchase, and I will haul that. I just received it last week, and I will haul that for you guys here soon. But British, it's shaving cream with like sage and something else. It just was a lot of shaving cream for what I normally like. So I don't know if I need to mix something with it. I don't know. It just was so strong, and nobody told me that Hayden Rowe was going to literally take over your whole house. Like, I did not know that Hayden Rowe was kicking you out. Like, I didn't know that Hayden Rowe came in and was saying, pack your bags, I'm moving in, you can leave. And that's what I did. I had to leave because it was so strong. And I put it in the room instead of in the living room. Maybe in the living room with a bigger open space, I could probably handle it. But that shaving cream literally put me out, and I had to leave. Now, later on, and it lasted all day. I left in the morning, came back, and it was still not going as strong as it was, but it still was very heavy on the shaving cream. So I don't know if I want to keep it or not. When I did come back home and it had kind of dissipated a little bit and lingered a little bit, I was liking it a little bit more. So not sure about this one, but it was a 15 out of 10 for sure. This next one is from Tiffany Candles. Again, Tiffany Candles is Scarlet Rose Scents, just like with the pretty little floral situation. So Tiffany Candles is the same as this vendor right here. This one is Rosemary Mint and Sea Breeze Cotton Candy. Rosemary Mint, anything mixed with Rosemary Mint always gives me an immaculate throw. 10 out of 10. And there is just something special about their Rosemary Mint that other people... I had gotten Rosemary Mint from a different vendor, and it smelled like mouthwash or something like that. This Rosemary Mint, I don't know if they mix anything with it, but I will always buy anything Rosemary Mint. Their fresh blends, to me, are amazing. 10 out of 10 always. Oh, I didn't tell you about the scent, but it was mixed with Sea Breeze Cotton Candy. It's just a nice, fresh, but relaxing type of scent. Oh my God, it's just amazing. Corpse Mint from Super Tarts. This one, I believe, is like maybe cornbread, zucchini bread, and like pie crust maybe. I don't know, but it is amazing. It's one of my favorite scents from Super Tarts. It's a 10 out of 10, 9 out of 10 throw, and hands down Super Tarts has the best cornbread. It's sweet, and in Texas we like our sweet cornbread. I don't know, it might not be a Texas thing. It might be just I don't know. I like sweeter cornbread. So it smells just like sweet Jiffy cornbread, and it's amazing. Not everybody's cornbread smells like... Some people's cornbread smells like cornbread that's not sweet. So, this is Rainbow Melts Cool Beans, iced coffee, whipped marshmallow, and caramel drizzle. This one, to me, it smells very powdery. I have more of it. It's nice, but some melts sometimes give me this powdery essence. And like almost like baby powder or flour or like something powdery in there. And so I don't think I will repurchase this one again. I like for a coffee scent to smell just like coffee with nothing extra. Like if it smells like coffee and sugar cookies, sure, but like all that, like I don't know that powder scent. But this was a great throw, 8, 9 out of 10 throw. It lasts for hours, and it really is amazing if it didn't have that powdery scent that I don't like in it. In the kitchen, we talked about in the kitchen. It's kind of like a bakery scent, but to me it smells like it has like this coconut cream scent in it, and I like it, but I really bought it. I have another chunk bag of it. I really bought it just to mix it with other things that I need to add like a bakery to. Again, from Sassy. Oh, and that was like a 7. It's actually not that strong of a throw. It's like a 7 out of 10 throw. Well, where I had it at. This is toasted marshmallow, candy corn, hot cocoa, and sugar cookies. I got mostly the hot cocoa, but it was really nice. It wasn't too sweet. It was really, really nice. It smells like the cocoa and cream Bath and Body Works candle, but it had like a little bit of a extra like just marshmallow sugar cookie situation going on. I didn't really get in candy corn or extra sweet marshmallow or anything like that. But it was really good. I enjoyed it. It's a nice calming, especially for the cold weather outside. It was nice. Thai sticky rice, did not like. It was like a 7 out of 10 throw, but I just did not. I don't think I like Thai sticky rice. Yeah, it's not up my alley. That's exactly what it smells like. It smells like a sweet rice. Baker's Dozen. This was amazing. This was an old scent. This is like one of my very first videos where I did a Tiffany candles. This was like 2016. Yeah. And I did a Tiffany candles haul, but it didn't smell. The thing is, it didn't smell like Baker's Dozen. It smelled almost it wasn't perfumey, but it didn't smell bakery, but it didn't smell perfumey. It smelled like a warm vanilla. It didn't smell like warm vanilla sugar, but it smelled like that in that same category. How warm vanilla sugar smells, kind of bakery, kind of perfumey. But it was lovely. I love that one. I'll most likely get that again. Vanilla hazelnut coffee from Sniff My Tarts. Did not like this one. This was like a 7, 8 out of 10 throw. I don't think I like hazelnut coffee. Even though I like this French vanilla latte. And it has hazelnut, vanilla, and espresso. But this one, it was just this weird vanilla, sweet. I don't know. Didn't like it. Winter Wishes. This is so amazing. Do you know how with Bath and Body Works, how you smell vanilla snowflake? And it just kind of smells refreshing, but it's sweet. But it's such a fresh, sweet type of scent. Or how sweater weather is. I don't know, but Winter Wishes from Ava's Country Cupboard, y'all, is absolutely divine. It was a 9, 10 out of 10 throw. I only put them because I only had enough for 2 warmers in the living room with the high ceilings. I'm talking about 9, 10 out of 10 throw. It lasted all day. I literally left. So I had the British Barber going on in the front room, and I had this going on, the front room, and I had this going on in the living room, which is like the opposite end of the house. And it just was absolutely just amazing. I would definitely get this. Perfect for cold weather. Perfect for December, November. Like, this right here. Last but not least, this is a favorite too. Oh my goodness. I didn't even put this in any order. So, Winter Wishes, you have my heart. But this has my mind. No, I don't know, like my soul or something like that. This is Rainbow Melts Cinnamon Caramel Glazed Baklava. A flaky cinnamon glazed baklava with buttery caramel. I was very scared about this because it has that cinnamon in there. And I was also scared because it has that caramel in there. And caramel can make something super sweet. And cinnamon can make something way too spicy. And I don't know if it's because it's together. I don't know if it's one single oil. I don't know if she blended something. But this right here is so amazing. It smells like a cinnamon roll donut. If you ever went to the donut spot and you have the little roll, like they're about this big, but there's like a little spiral in there or whatever, and you peel it apart, it's kind of like,
Because at one point I was like, what does it remind me of? Because it kind of gave me a little bit of apple, like caramel apple situation. But if you get a cinnamon roll donut, or like, it's so good. It is so good. I want to do a custom order, but I don't really want a whole loaf of it, just because, not because I don't absolutely adore the scent, because I just have so much wax. But this was definitely a repurchase. This was in my room. It was like an 8 out of 10 throw, and it was so delicious. I just could eat the air. So good. That is my haul, guys. I mean, this is my empties, guys, for February. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in a later video. Bye, guys.